Literally just got done watching your video, D1. Um, all right, let me start off. First off, I'm not trying to throw you off anything, man. After all the experiences I've had, man, you shouldn't care about that rookie of the year stuff. I'm not. That's all I'm saying about that. But next, fuckboy, that the best you got? Uh, kept waiting for something else, but anyway, fuckboy. All right. Anyway, next, kept saying you was celebrating. Nigga, what you celebrating? You out on the beach? Well, let's throw a party. I'm celebrating. Why? Why are you celebrating? I hope you're ready to not be celebrating. And you said something about a sunset. What about the sunset, huh? Huh? The sunset? You want to talk about the sunset? I, I didn't see a sunset either. I mean, it was pretty cloudy. I mean, man, you had me laughing so hard, man. I got you. Like I said in my last video, you gotta trash talk the schedule you're given. I understand, man. But here's the thing. You don't understand. I have tried to give you your team and you and what the other Finn vid maker as much respect as I possibly can. I have tried very hard to give you as much respect as I possibly can. Like this team, I like y'all's defense, like I said, but man, y'all's defense doesn't come near ours. You can rearrange the numbers all you want. Our whole defensive line has more sacks than you. Our whole secondary has just more sacks than you. But really, our whole team has more sacks than you. Our whole team has more interceptions than you. And in all honesty, that's all that matters. I mean, you cannot even go there, man. Y'all's rush defense is terrible. Terrible. It is terrible. And the thing is, our whole defensive line, man, I mean, it's not just been that they've been sack masters. They hurry the quarterback 95% of snaps that's passing plays. They always hurry the quarterback. And the thing is, Starla Tulule in the middle, he's not really a sack guy. He's not a guy that's gonna, have the sacks. He's the guy that can stop the run. And that's what you guys don't have. And see, the thing is, we've been without Dewan Edwards. He is our middle pass rusher. He is our defensive tackle that will get to the quarterback. He's one of the best defensive tackles at pass rushing right now. I mean, that's not be saying a lot. You still got what's his face that plays with Detroit, but I mean, he's really good at getting at the quarterback, and he's really good at stopping the run too. But so I mean, you can't judge us off that. We've been without Dewan Edwards all year, and that he would have counted for a lot of our sacks too. So I mean, man, stop rearranging the numbers best you can. I mean, it don't matter what you say. We've won more games. We have more interceptions. We have more forced fumbles. We have more sacks. Keep rearranging them all you want. But the thing is, you bragged on your linebacker core in the first video, but that's the only thing you didn't talk about in your last video. Talk about how your D-line is better because they have more sacks than our D-line. And talk about how your secondary is better because they have more interceptions than ours. I'm pretty sure that means your linebackers suck. That means your linebackers suck. And that shows a weakness in your team. That isn't necessarily a good thing. And see, Buffalo has the most sacks in the NFL right now. Look how their team's doing. I don't think they have the best defense in the National Football League right now, dude. And another thing, you said I wanted to bring up stats. I hate bringing up stats. I hate when people do that. Because that means you're just saying my team's better than yours because look at the stats. Yeah, I brought that up in my Seattle video, at the beginning of the year. And I hate when people do that because it's arrogant. It's ignorant. But the thing is, maybe I didn't give your secondary enough credit. And here's what I'm trying to say, though. Your secondary isn't as good as ours. I mean, I don't even know one player other than Grimes in your secondary. And you probably don't know any in ours either because they're a bunch of no-name guys. But still, the thing is, everybody in our backfield is the same. They're solid football players that can hit hard and make you regret catching a catch. They might not be the biggest ball hawks in the world, but they can deflect a pass and make you regret catching it, and make the quarterback nervous about throwing it. So, I mean, our secondary is better. I don't care what you say. The only reason I brought up stats is because you guys rank 19th against the pass, or we rank 5th. I don't care what you say. The stats say something there. There's such a big freaking leap there. It'd be different if you guys had like the 12th best pass, or, one of the 12th ranked. Yeah, it'd be different. I'd give them a little more respect. But man, you guys ain't got much of a secondary. I mean, it's all right. I mean, you guys let Tom Brady throw for what, like 200 yards, and that's it, something like that. I can't remember. Almost not even 200 yards. So I mean, I think that's right. I'm not sure, but I seen you guys have one impressive game with secondary. But other than that, man, come on now. Secondary's not great. I don't know. I don't get you. And another thing is, I'm gonna touch on something else. Shit, I don't forgot. It'll come back to me. But next, I'm gonna talk about Ted Ginn, man. You didn't even really bring him up. Does it hurt your feelings a little bit too much to mention him? Oh, poor baby. Man, Ted Ginn, man. You already know. I mean, San Francisco already knows, and you guys already know. I mean, you guys letting him go was not right. Maybe he wasn't worth what? He was the 8th overall pick in the draft. Maybe he wasn't worth that quite. And man, we're glad we have him. Golly, man, I just can't believe you think you have a better team than us. And oh, here's what I was gonna say. You wanted to talk about receptions with receivers. You want to know how many teams where 4 receivers have over 400 receiving yards? How many other teams in the NFL can say they have 4 different receivers with over 400 receiving yards? Only one other team, and that's the Denver Broncos. There's only one team in the whole NFL that can say that. Who cares about receptions if you're only averaging 2 yards of reception? Like Heartline or whatever. Man, I'm not worried about it. Our team's better, man. You done said our running back's better. You done said our offensive line's better. I just proved our wide receivers better. You already know your quarterback's not as good as ours. So that ends the offensive discussion. And our defense is so much better than y'all's, and I guarantee you it's going to force turnovers on y'all's part. And that's not, I don't know that for sure. It could be a clean game, and if it is, it'll be close. But it's normally not for us. Every team that we've played that's not, it's been y'all's caliber type team. The caliber team y'all's team is, since the Arizona game, of course, you can't count that one. But since we've played a caliber team like yours, we have killed every single team. And you said you've only allowed 30 points in one game. We've allowed 20 points in 3 games. And that's as most as anyone scored on us is 20. Buffalo, I think we threw a pick 6 in that game. So our defense didn't cause that. So they didn't really score 20 on us. Arizona, we had a safety. I don't remember if we had a pick 6 or not in that game. But the defense, I know, they didn't allow 20 points, in all honesty. And then the Patriots game against one of the best offenses in the NFL. I mean, and our defense has allowed the least amount of points to any team all year. And we rank number 1 basically in total net yards allowed per game. We basically rank number 1 in that because they have Houston ranked number 1 there, and we all know their defense isn't that good. The only reason their defense is ranked that good because Matt Schaub's thrown so many pick 6 and they've had so many fumble 6s. The other team's offense doesn't have to play good. I mean, we got the best defense in the NFL, man. And you're going to sit there and say your defense is better than the best defense in the NFL? You need a reality check, man. And here's what I'm saying. The only way you guys win is if we don't show up in that game. And that's not. We're gonna show up. We're hungry. The Atlanta and Saints game's on right now. And last I checked, it was a close game. And if the freaking Falcons beat the Saints, man, that's really gonna light a fire under our ass. I mean, we want this division. We are hungry for it still. And I think Captain Munderland put it best, man. He said we ain't letting up. I mean, you guys better look out. And and another thing in their secondary, we have literally had, and I'm not sure if this is a true number, but adding it up in my head from what I thought all year, Captain Munderland has literally dropped 6 passes that's landed right in his hands for the year. Maybe more. I can't think of it, but I can think of 6 right off the top of my head. And I can think of about 15 other times our secondary has made an incredible play on the ball, and it hit their hands and they dropped it. I mean, we would easily be the best. We would easily be leading in interceptions if that meant anything. I mean, it's been just that close, you know. No, you can't say you got a better secondary than us, man. Come on now. But anyway, like I said, I understand that you gotta say what you gotta say, man. And any bet you're gonna put at me, I don't know if I'll accept it. I mean, it really depends. If it's something little, I might take it. But if it's anything retarded or out of the ordinary, I'm not gonna take it. It's not because I don't have confidence. It's just this ain't a hate week to me. You know, it's not. I don't have any hate for these Dolphins, and I'm not really in the spirit to go out here and start throwing out bets because I don't have any problems with the vid makers or the team. So don't turn it into that. Don't turn it into that, man. Because this is just business, man. I mean, this game is business to us, and we just gotta take care of business, and we'll win. In all honesty, we'll probably go out there and just play, to stay healthy. But so I don't see us laying down, but it could be closer than what it should be because this is kind of a trap game for us. And you guys have right to feel cocky if you want to, because I know you guys feel like it's gonna be a trap game, but it's not. It's not. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Like I said, I've tried to say what I've had to say, and you just keep coming back with rearranging numbers, and saying that this part right here is better than yours and whatever. All right. Anyway, I've been saying this all week. We're gonna be eating fish sticks Sunday. It's getting old to me now, but I'm really craving fish sticks lately. Anyway. Oh, and Mario, that was funny. Dolphins getting a jerk in circle and blow bubbles. That's what they do. And yeah, that's funny. And another thing, I don't know why this keeps getting brought up. A panther to a dolphin. A panther to a dolphin. Let's just imagine that for a second. A panther would have to jump in the water. He'd have to breathe air. And a dolphin wouldn't have to. Yeah, I think that's a little unfair fight. Wouldn't you think? But that's not the point. It's not a panther to a dolphin. It's your football team versus our football team. Let's say we was playing like the Falcons. I'm pretty sure a panther could eat a falcon. If NFL analogy went that way every week, the NFL would be weird. All right, I'm off here. This is probably the longest video I've ever made in YouTube. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep pounding. I don't know if I'll do any more videos with these guys. If they're worth it, I will. But keep it going, Dolphin fans. Keep doing what you do best. I respect you. I ain't got no hate still. Don't make it that way. Pants fans, you keep pounding.